Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on the vlog, so playing some more Monsters of Etheria, as you can see on screen right now. Also, we are checking out another rainbow, which for today, we're going to be checking out Spookins. I think I wasn't going to say Spookins for a bit later, but I thought, because it is Halloween today, we're going to do a pretty spooky Pokemon, which I guess I probably should save Magu for this, but since Magu's a legendary, I thought I might as well do the legendaries first, because that's what people want to see first for rainbows. And honestly, because of the vouchers and these videos are mainly to show you, is it worth using the vouchers on them or worth trying to get their rainbow forms, which honestly, rainbow, I'm going to be honest right now, rainbows look good on every single monster in this game, and I mean everything. There's no monster that's going to look bad in rainbow. It's going to make it look a lot better. Right now, most of the monsters in the game are actually really good, so it's not really a loss really to use your vouchers on them to get a rainbow. The only one legendary I would say to not really use them on is the Ignite item. I just think it's not really, it just doesn't have the wow factor compared to the Magu and the Umbrus at the very least. So I don't know, it's all preference, which is why I like to do these videos, so you can actually see for yourself if it's worth it for you to spend your vouchers on them, or if you don't want to spend them all. But anyway, I guess we'll do the Spookims today, and also because it is the 31st and it's Halloween, there will be another video up later because there's going to be a new code released, and I believe, actually, which one was it again? It is for the Spooky Cryo Ball, so there'll probably be a video later up showing you off the code for that, which should be released today, and then I believe on the 3rd of the 11th. In like what, 3 days, we should be getting the Spooky Avian code, which would be pretty cool, although Avian doesn't have a mutation yet. But anyway, let's get right into it then. So I've been actually told by some of the mods and just like the builders from Monsters of Etheria that I'm not checking out the animations fully. So also they're telling me that I'm actually just being too I guess just too, I don't know, just too quick with things, I guess. So let's actually just, there we are, there's the animation, and I'm gonna show off the animations in these videos as well now, which also is like climbing up ladders, because also there's a animation climbing up ladders. There's also obviously a walk animation, there's an idle animation, there actually is a sit command in chat, which I guess I could check out. I think I might as well check out the sit animation as well. Also there's an idle animation. When you stand still long enough, it'll do something. I think this one just does a backflip plan, I guess. But yeah, there it is. So there's the Spookins, and then let's quickly go try a ladder and just jump off and see what happens. So I'm going to check out the animations as well, just because I think some of the... okay, I think it's definitely worth me checking out the animations, just because some of the bots are getting... I think that they're getting a little bit annoyed that I'm not checking them out. So I think I'm going to check them out, okay. So also the jump animation, let's have a look at the fall animation. And the climate animation is actually pretty cool. Also Spookins, I don't know where it's really meant to be. It's meant to be like a Grim Reaper ghost sort of thing. I'm not really too sure. So it's just pretty much like something similar to like the climb animation. But there is Spookins. Go check out the Scarims. I think it's got a scythe, and it's got like it's like a cultist hood sort of thing. Pretty simplistic design, but I kind of like it. Oh, look at the chains. I can see this getting a third mutation, to be honest, and just being even more badass. So there's the idle animation, the run or the walk animation, obviously just this. The jump animation, kind of really changed from the walk animation. Okay, let's go check out the climb animation really quickly then. So yeah, I definitely can see this thing having a oh, so it's pretty much like the same as the Spookims, which is pretty cool. And the fall animation, something similar, but it doesn't flip upside down. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, and the sit obviously, which I can't tell if he's meant to be doing the knowledge meme or what. I think he's not. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but there's a sit animation. I guess I'll check out all the sit animations on the monsters then for these videos now. I guess it makes sense, right? Just show off all of it. So there's these scans, but I can definitely see this one getting a third mutation, to be honest. Just because probably something that's similar to like Magu's mutation line. Obviously starts off with something pretty, I guess, small and cute for what it is, which obviously is Spookins, even though it does have a scythe. I think it's pretty cute. And also you got the second evolution, which is like, it's like pretty cool. And also the third evolution is just badass, and I can definitely see Scarims actually getting something like that. I'm not really too sure what, but I can definitely see it getting something like that. Like just maybe like a full scythe rather than just a little baby scythe, I guess. And again, I guess it's a full scythe for the size of Scarims, I guess. I just realized there's an eye on this. I can, but I don't know. Maybe like it gets two scythes. Brilliant. That's all it needs for the mutation line. That's actually kind of cool. I'm not really too sure what the eye is for, unless this is meant to be like I don't know, like something like Hone Edge, for example, where it's like it's its own monster in a sense. So it could be something like a I don't know, like an Aegislash, how it has like the shield and the sword. I guess Aegislash actually controls the sword. Is just the sword, and its shield is just a shield. I guess a better way is like a Dugtrio. Like it has more than like one Pokemon in its its mutation. This one has like Scarims and the Scythe, if it is meant to be like a living thing, because it has the eye. Even if that is an eye, I have no idea, but there is this normal Scarim. Let's go right on into the exotic forms then. So where are we, Spookims? So also I'll quickly actually go through the stats. So also not really that great stats on the Spookims. Most of them actually don't. And if you actually compare Etheria's base stats to Pokemon's most base stats, you can actually tell that Pokemon actually has very high base stats in comparison to base stats here in Etheria. So I'm not really sure if they're going to end up pulling a Pokemon eventually and just make all of the first monsters completely useless in like, I don't know, like a year, where the base stats had like just jumped up 100 overall. Because also Pokemon does it all the time. They have a really bad like scaling system, and also if you look at Generation 1 Pokemon, they try to like give some of them boosts. Like if you look at Dugtrio, got like a 10 speed from 110 to 120, I think in the 6th or 7th generation. But if you look at Generation 1 stats, some of them, they're also really low compared to like Generation 7 Pokemon. So I don't know, I'm hoping that they don't do it in this game, because it'll make a lot of the monsters actually just not really great. I mean, if you look at Pokemon now, like the only few that are actually really useful was Dugtrio, but because also its ability actually got banned in a lot of competitive play, no one actually uses it now. Like yeah, its speed's pretty good, but it's very weak, so it kind of has to run either a Ground EMZ or it has to run a Focus Sash, but it's pretty bad other than that. And then check out the Scarims, which actually has, oh, actually most of its stats actually double or more, to be honest, which is that's pretty good. Wait, its weight is, bro, you're fat. He's fat. Okay, you're like getting 10 what was that? I can't remember exactly what kgs, is that pounds? Also no abilities yet, just a pure ghost, which is pretty fine. And also the builder is Bob, and also the animator is also Bob. And I think actually Bob did a pretty good job on this one. Let's go check out the exotic clan. Actually, I forgot to unlock all the stuff. Oh well, I guess I'll unlock it real quickly. No, is that meant to be in Minecraft reference with a diamond pickaxe? No, please, no. But here is the exotic Spookins, which again is pretty cool. I kind of like this one. I actually kind of like the fact that it's completely white. Let's go check out the Scarims then. So this one's completely red. I wonder what it'll change into now then. Green and purple. Oh no, the scythe turns red. I like Aegislash's shiny form. That's actually kind of cool, to be honest. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really too sure why it's green. I'm not sure if like there's probably like something it looks very similar to, but I just don't know where it is. But for me, it actually reminds me of the Ghostbusters ghosts, the ones that are also green. Not really too sure why. I just kind of get that vibe from it, but it's 100% like not that. I'm 100% sure there's like a ghost that has these color. I don't know, these colors in its design, but I just don't know what they are, to be honest. I know, I kind of like how this game as well like has little like Easter eggs in certain things. Like you can definitely, not really Easter egg, but you can definitely see where the inspiration came from, which also isn't a bad thing, like using inspiration from other things for their own monsters. I think it's actually a really smart thing to do, to be honest, because then it like gives people something to like relate to for the Pokemon or the monsters from like I know, like other Pokemon, for example. And I think it just makes it that much better, because also they have the original ones, and they have monsters that are also original, but take a little bit of inspiration, which I think actually could actually be done in pretty much every game. But there is that. Anyway, I guess I gotta quickly go and unlock all of the vouchers, because I forgot to do it, so quickly unlock all of these. Which actually doesn't really take that long if you just remember which one it does. The only bad part about all the vouchers and using them all is that you don't really, it takes, when you use it honestly, it takes it off your screen straight away, so I don't exactly remember which I'm doing, because I'm not really paying attention. I'm just trying to use them all as quickly as possible. Reflective, I'm just going to give it spectral and yellow just because I have enough of them. Okay, now let's go check out the next ones then. So, Spookins. Okay, I guess we'll check out the inverted normal form then now, because also I think inverted X is really, really cool as well. Oh, the face goes white this time. It's like a mask. That's actually really cool. I kind of like this inverted. And also the pickaxe goes to like, I call it a pickaxe, didn't I? It's a scythe, Jim. It's a scythe, not a pickaxe. It looks like a pickaxe on the Spookins, but it's definitely a scythe. But I don't know, I kind of actually like this one. This inverted is really cool. But yeah, also inverted is, I think, the second, or is the rarest thing now that you can actually get from crates. So it goes the normal colors from the normal crates, then it'll go black and white, then inverted. I guess rainbow technically is the rarest, but also you can't get it from the crates. But yeah, but here is the inverted scarims, which actually is really cool. I kind of like the cyan and all the blue on it as well. Also the eye turns into the blue. I'm sure that's got to be an eye. There's no way. There's no way. It actually reminds me. This eye reminds me of. It's a Mario game, Super Mario game. I'm actually not sure if it's where it is, but I'm pretty sure it was on the Nintendo Wii. Or was it GameCube? Pretty much really, like, he had like a backpack that sprayed water pretty much. I just don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what the game was actually called as well. The eye though reminds me of that for some reason. I'm pretty sure it looks nothing like it. But anyway, on to the next one then. We'll check out the exotic inverted, and I have something in my eye and it's actually hurting, but I can't get it. So, oh well. But anyway, here is the inverted exotic Spookins. Wait, did I check out? No, I did check out the Scarims. Also is black with like still like a kind of white grey mask looking thing, which actually is pretty cool. And also the scythe goes into a nice, I guess it's more like an orange. I was gonna say a red, but it's more of an orange really. And also the scarims. Let's go have a look at this bad boy. So here pink with a green, I don't know, like face, and then a cyan, a scythe, or just a blue scythe. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, now let's go check out the rainbow lens, see if it's actually. Oh, I mean, I was going to say, let's just see if it's a good rainbow. I got to keep remembering, okay? Everything looks really, really good in rainbow. Everything does, no matter what it is. Where is Spookins? There it is. Okay, so rainbow, take off inverted and exotic, and let's spawn this bad boy in then. So here is the rainbow Spookins. Also, if I need mod or build or whatever, the ones that I'll also be telling me to check out the animations more. Let me know if there's any animations that I'm missing. I don't think I'm missing any, but I just might be. So I just want to make sure. So yeah, you know. But anyway, here is the rainbow Spookins, which actually is really, really cool because the eyes have the little glowy effect. So that means when we make it reflective, its eyes aren't actually going to be affected by that. But there is the Spookins. Actually, it would actually be really cool if the eye on the pickaxe glowed, but it looks like it doesn't. It looks like that's just actually a decal, I believe. It's probably not really a block, so I don't know if it can actually have the glowy effect. Actually, can it? I guess actually it has to be blocks, because if it was a decal, it wouldn't be changing, so maybe it is a block. Yeah, it's got to be a block, but there is the rainbow Scarims. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, unless they've made it so the decal changes as well, but I don't know if you can or not with how they work in this game. Unless they just made different decals, but I don't really see them doing that. Okay, so anyway, let's go check out the last one, which also is the, I'm trying to find it, the rainbow reflective, which I think, actually I kind of want to check out demon as well, demonic, just because it kind of makes sense on the Spookins. Also, since it's Halloween, I might as well really quickly check this one out before I go into the rainbow reflective. Also, I don't really check these ones out for the normal ones. They're cool, but I don't really like them that much compared to the originals, like the rainbow inverted and stuff like that. So there's that one. Anyway, let's quickly get onto that reflective rainbow. Okay then, spawn in. So also, as you can tell, also when you're reflective, the entire body really is very difficult to see when it's day or nighttime, but you can. There's like a little tint that changes. It's actually a little bit more noticeable in Spookins than it is for all the monsters. We can see that it has a pretty good tint change, but the good part about these monsters reflectives like this one is that when you look at the eyes, also they aren't affected by the reflective. So they still change colour, which I think actually is really, really cool. I don't know if anyone else thinks it, but I definitely think it's actually really, really cool, the fact that the eyes actually still change colour and they're not affected by reflective. But there is the Spookins. Let's go check out the Scarims now. Okay, so here is the reflective Scarims. So yeah, I kind of wish that the scythe, I don't know, maybe like the blade or the eye on the scythe wasn't affected by the reflective and also glowed like this. I think that would be kind of cool. But nevertheless, I think it looks pretty cool still. But there is the reflective rainbow Spookins and Scarims. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.